Hey everybody, Websy here, just doing a test live today. I am working on a new studio. I'm getting ready to uh, exit my old OSB system and I'm moving to a free OSB because, as you can see, I didn't buy new cameras and my quality is already looking better from my end of things. Along with that, audio should be better, sound should be better, things should be a little bit more under control. I'm gonna stop this video after a few minutes. I'm gonna go and check it, review it, make sure the sound, everything works good, no skipping, no lagging. I'm moving my hands around a lot while I talk because I'm trying to create CPU usage to see if I can bog down my computer by doing too much. Uh, Sorry, forgive me, my hair is all a mess and stuff. I woke up and I'm just in the mood to work on getting the new show all ready to go and everything. So it is, when we do this, I have two options. I will, one for sure go live, and I'll have a live moniker usually somewhere on the page. But along with that, if you don't see a live moniker down here, right under where it says Websy builds plastic models and more, if you don't see a live moniker there, that means this is not, it won't be a live show because the live shows and my uploads will start looking the same. So don't be upset, don't be distraught if I'm not answering you if I'm not live. Now, if I am live, it'll say on the screen, it'll definitely let you know on the screen that we're live. And I'll refer to us being live several times throughout the show, obviously. And I'll look at text and chats and stuff like that as I can. I'm trying to see where on this OSB I see those things. So that's another thing is I need to experiment with this and figure out where all that stuff is. So I got recording, virtual camera, studio mode, settings, views, chat rate, bits, um, add stream marker. So I guess the marker in here, I don't know what this is. Stream marker added, markers appear in the video. I guess so anytime I click that, there's gonna be more stuff to do. Select stream, switch count, refresh page. Okay, I don't want to do any of that. Um, so yeah, this is all new to me for this system, so I'm learning all this new system stuff. It's really nice though. I can do a whole bunch of stuff. I can make edits to the page and stuff while we're live, I believe, now that are a lot more efficient. I can do this. I can just straight up move the letters wherever I want them. But I really didn't want to do that. So, with that being said, there's a whole bunch of cool things you can do. You've seen the the new video format layout. You're gonna see my face. Like I said, I have the two new camera angles. They're really nice. I really like them. They're gonna help out a lot with other things. When I put a model out for display, right here, you guys will be able to see it. You know, in two different angles as well. So I might just display it like this or something so you can see both sides. There you go. Just things like that. So that's this model, and it also gives you like a good size comparison because sometimes one video as I'm holding it up close and stuff, you don't see really how small or tiny the model is. Part of the thing that's really amazing with me is I'm a really big person, like a really big person, and these models look very small in my hands. So some people have seen master grades in my hands and been like, that's a high grade," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's a master grade. I'm just a really big human. I promise." Because here goes a high grade. This is what a high grade looks like in my hand. High grade looks tiny, tiny high grades. So they look little in my hand. Like a whole high grade fits in my hand. If I collapse them completely down, I can hold a whole high grade in my hand. So, yeah, that's the fun part about Gunpla. Also, like, do you see how custom this thing is? And then do you see how much movement it has with all that custom work I did with it? This is a really loose shield holder, by the way, for this Gundam C-Packs. Um, it it's really nice design. I think it's a cool concept. In reality, it works. Like, I mean, if you were to use this in reality, that would be how you would do it. Because the shield would have like a gyroscope that auto balanced it. So as the arm moves forward like this, the shield would just auto balance to stay up and down. The shield wouldn't like tip as the arm tips. Like, that would be bad if the arm always did that. So just remember that, like in real life, when you're posing your shields, no matter where the arm pose is, your shield should have like somewhat of a want or a look or a gait to be vertical, no matter the the position of the arm. So you can still I know it sounds weird, but the concept for the shield is to protect as much of the body as possible, and if the shield is leaned this way, you ain't protecting much. So I'm just saying, you're protecting a lot more, when you put the shield long ways. Anyways, that's just me talking about how I feel about, what a model can do. Also, this model is just completely insane when it comes to how loose it is. I did a lot of sanding on this kit, so I may have, as I was doing the sanding on some parts, I may have sanded them a bit too much. So, and the paint I used does not build up layers like I thought it did when I first used it, because I thought it was going to build up layers, and it did not. So, it wasn't a letdown or anything. It's just, that's just one of the things I had to deal with. Well, other than that though, this kit has some cool options on it. Like the chest moves in and out. Like watch this. Like there's like this whole moving in and out thing with the chest. So that's pretty cool. It also comes apart really easy. Did I mention that before? So, uh, don't worry though, it's not breaking as it comes apart. It's just all these loose connectors. This is filled with all those old school loose bad polycap connections. I just so I hope the master grade version of this makes up for all of those problems, because while this one looks cool, it is not very good and reliable for standing up even. Like I'm putting it up on I got my shelf up there. There's a shelf up there. I was putting it up there. So yeah, and I just want to be clear. We do have more than robots. We have cars too. Here, I'll use it on the good camera. I'll give you a good zoom on the good camera, and then I'll pull back, and then you'll see the close up on the other camera as I turn the car. Okay, so there you go. There's the body. It's getting a little dusty. Oh, the air filter fell off. All right, so it's getting a little dusty, but and then there's the bottom of the car. See if I can show you some detail. Uh, these lights that I'm using, they conflict with each other a lot. Let's see if I can get this light to mellow out or something. Mellow? Actual white? Okay, there you go. Looks a little better. Some big vehicles driving by. We get tremors here. Yeah. So this is the kit. It was really nice. It was a good build. Um, it was a tough build. I felt like it was a very tough build, but I persevered. And once we got done with the build, I wasn't completely done with it. I decided to do some modifications. I added some wireless LEDs to this kit as well. Two in the back, right here. Um, I gotta get used to these new camera angles. So two in the back right here, and these two in the back um, are red. They just glow up red. And then in the front headlights, not the fog lights, but the actual just these two headlight pieces, um, they have they have that as well. So no fear, no worries, right? And here you go on the other camera to get a good look. Uh, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get us some better lighting down here. Yeah, just a little bit better lighting, not a lot. Um, doom, 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 doom. I do have a light sitting over there that I could like hook up and put behind and just have it straight blasting at my face. It would be awful, but it would do the job. Anyways, the air filter's dusty, like a real air filter would be, right? So that goes in there like that. Um, oh, you guys can't really see it on both cameras. It's like right there. All right, so like right there is where everybody will be able to see everything. Awesome. Remember, this is a test video, so we're just checking things out. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you did, hang out, drop a note. I'm still trying to figure out where the chats are and stuff in here. So, I'm not seeing the chat box for the the thing. So it's like, do I need to go to the live and mute it on my phone and then see you guys chatting? If anybody's viewing this right now, can you please go hit the chat before I go in there? Um, just if anybody's viewing. All right. So somebody was in there chatting. So on my OSB, I can't see the chat box on my OSB. I guess I gotta figure out how to pull up the chat box on OSB. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. Stream output, audio, video, hotkeys, accessibilities. No, I don't know. I think my buddy over there, Bit Cloudwise, has some tips for me and everything. So I will have to uh talk with him about how to use OSB and what it is, what it do, and what we can do to make it uh, operational. Obviously, this is my arm that holds my phone. This is where I do all my usual like content creation with like taking pictures, like the really nice pictures you see that I take, that I share like on TikTok and stuff. It's with this phone. It has a 4K camera, so I'm usually taking really good photos with this, and then when I upload it to whatever program or whatever, it downgrades my photos. So I hope they get, you know, maybe I should figure out how to stop that from happening. I don't know. But anyways, it's really nice to be using all this and stuff. So stop by say how I was gonna myself. Oh, you're live. That's cool. No, yeah, I'm not trying to interrupt anybody's live or anything or step on anybody. I was doing just some just checking, and then also I'll be using this program that I'm using to record offline, and then I can upload at a later date, which will be really nice because then I can uh, play around with a second saved scene. Like there's a whole bunch of scenes and stuff I can save, and I can change their names and stuff, so I can be like, main show, and then I'll have guest version where I have it's me and a guest and things like that. I think I'm still gonna have to use my older software for guests. We'll just do pre-recorded shows over there or something. I'm not sure how to invite a guest into OSB, so that's gonna that's gonna be my next thing. Learning how to invite people into this software. Um, that's gonna be the next thing. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign out here. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next live. and then I am gonna go try and figure out. I'm gonna go watch some videos on this OSB and how to invite people in